So everywhere I've lived in my life, and there's been a couple places, there's always been a food. The food that I would miss most if I left. In New York, where I grew up, it was the bagel. Every day, the bagel. When I moved out to California, Mexican. Burritos, tacos, chimichangas. Loved it. When I lived in London, it was beer, which I guess technically is not a food for most people, but I did subsist on it for quite some time. But if I left Japan, definitely, without a doubt, that food would be ramen. Ramen. See, ramen, as you know it, maybe in your country, is the noodles, dry noodles that you add hot water to and have an instant little snack. Nah, that's not ramen. Sorry. Calling that ramen is like calling the Eiffel Tower a transmission stick. Like it's like calling that like instant crap ramen is just unfair and a shame. And without ramen, I think Japanese society would collapse in on itself, because it's the food that keeps salarymen alive. I once had a businessman tell me that the only joy in his life was a hot bowl of ramen. That's depressing, but maybe true. The average Japanese businessman survives on 4 important basic food groups, and they are alcohol, tobacco, caffeine, and of course, ramen. Without those 4 things, life would not be possible for the majority of business people in this country.
I'm gonna ring your doorbell.
Sweet ramen. Now, there's many different kinds of ramen, not just shoyu, soy sauce-based ramen. There's also shio, salt. Different areas are famous for different kinds. Like down southwestern Japan, there's tonkotsu ramen, which is made from pork bones. It's like a whitish color. That's my particular favorite. Because some people complain, they say it smells bad, but it's awesome. Ikebukuro, where I live, is actually quite famous for ramen. There's tons of places around here that are noted for their ramen, and actually it's not unusual to see a line of people waiting to get to a ramen shop that's like, I don't know, like an hour long. Like, people will wait a freaking hour for it. I actually have one of my comedy bits in my comedy show is about the Japanese love of ramen, and an actual magazine called Ramen Magazine, which actually Japanese people don't find that joke funny at all, because they find it completely natural that you would have a magazine about ramen. Yeah, Ramen Magazine. A magazine about, you guessed it, ramen. Ramen. A magazine about ramen. Why? You can have a magazine about, I don't know, people, because there's a lot of things you can write about people. What the fuck can you do? This many pages without ramen? And I had to know, so I went to I kind of don't understand it, but I do like ramen. Okay, so this is my favorite ramen shop in Ikebukuro. It's a tonkotsu ramen place. It kicks ass. The thing is a little complicated. You gotta fill out this little form saying, like, how much oil or spice and crap like that you want in it. But once you get past that one slightly complicated ordering process, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, technically ramen is Chinese, but it's not nearly as popular in China as in Japan. In Japan, it's almost like the national dish. I mean, a lot of people think sushi is really what Japanese people love to eat. It's not, it's ramen. Ramen is really the Japanese national dish. Get your ticket from the machine here. Once you get your ticket from the machine, just go inside, put it on the counter, they take care of the rest. Don't be afraid to slurp. It's actually considered part of polite etiquette to slurp your noodles in Japan, whether it's ramen or soba noodles. Smart. Oh my God, that was good. That was delicious pork soup. But now I'm becoming sleepy. Very, very sleepy. Oh no, it's ramen coma. It's ramen coma. Too much oil. Must sit down. Getting very, very sleepy. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Wow. Ramen coma is a medical condition that happens after eating an entire bowl of ramen, in which you become very sleepy. I had tried everything to overcome it and found the only thing that works is more coffee. So that's where I'm going now. I should make a special mention of gyoza. Now you see, gyoza, I guess, is the Robin to the Batman that is ramen. No, it's the gyoza is the necessary accompaniment to ramen. I didn't have it just because I would have been dead from pork inhalation. But anyway, it's awesome. Gyoza. Oh, gyoza. Awesome. They're little pot stickers, I guess people call them back west. Little fried dumplings. Full of little pork goodness and love. Man, I'm getting hungry again. But anyway, ramen.
Ramen does not need a magazine. It needs a bowl, chopsticks, maybe a spoon. That's it. And I like soup. I like ramen. In America, we love soup, but there's no clam chowder weekly. There's no Chili Gazette. You don't need it.